Hey everybody, it's Sunshiny. Welcome to a really quick video. It's for Halloween, one of my favorite holidays. Halloween and Christmas, because you get to act like a kid. I'm just going to do a little close-up. This is just a spooky tree. Then we're making just the nugget purses. They're all over the internet. I'm going to show you my take. I just kind of took somebody else's and made it mine. I wanted something really quick and easy that I could do when I was traveling. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So so this is a spooky tree. The tree's from Happy Hauntings, and the paper is Recollections. And then I have some K & Company stickers and some La Petite stickers. So let me first show you, and let me get the glare off of here. Wow. Okay, so let me show you what I did and how I did it. Sorry for the juggling, I'm traveling, so my tripod is, you should see what I've done with my tripod. So we're going to kind of line this up and hope that everybody can still see. So I will keep talking, because I was told by my daughter I fidget too much. So the first thing I'm going to show you, first of all, the things that you're going to need. You're going to need some ribbon. You're going to need a scoring tool of some kind. This is just a bone folder. I actually have my Score Buddy that I brought with me. Woo, Score Buddy, yeah. And it's really kind of cool because this one actually works really well, and it's a traveling one. You're going to need some adhesives. I've got mini dots, mini glue dots in their new container, and then just some Staples adhesive runner that I love. And scissors. You're also going to need some Hershey Nuggets of your choice. These have almonds. They're milk chocolate with almonds. They make all different kinds. So I'm not putting belly bands on. A lot of the people you'll see have the belly bands. You need scissors, and that's about it. Now I cut the tree. This is actually from the Happy Hauntings Cartridge for Cricut. And on page 71, there is, well, towards the back of this you'll find all these 3D things, but on page 71 there's this really cool tree. Ooh. And I cut the layer tree because I wanted to get these hooks. I cut both trees, but this one I decided. So I cut them both out, and I used basic cardstock, basic board, and I got this at Joann's. And it comes 30 sheets. It comes in white, craft, and black, and I absolutely love it. I use it all the time. It's chipboard, so you get 10 chipboard, 10 whiteboard, and 10 blackboard is what it's called. And it's like $10 for 30 sheets, real heavy duty. If you need thicker, you can double it, but I used a coupon, so I got it at Joann's. I'm sure they sell it other places. That was just where I got it. So I cut both of these trees at 11.5. What I did is I did fit to page for a 12 by 12, and then found out what the size was, and then I cut them both at the same size. So we're going to set those aside for just a second while I show you. So I didn't show you cutting the tree. I'm sure most of you who have Cricuts know how to use it, and if you don't, I will be doing more videos to show you using the Cricut. I actually have the Cricut Imagine, the Cricut Expression, the Cricut Bug, or the Cricut Personal Cutter, and then I also have the Cricut Expression 2, which I actually use almost all the time now, so I'm getting pretty hooked on it. The paper I used was Recollections paper. I got this at Michael's, and it's just one of the 4.5 by 6.5 by 6.5, 4.5 by 6.5, and this worked out really well because what you do, how I did this is I did modify it a little bit. You are going to cut strips that are 4.5 by 1.5 inches, and that's what I have right here. Now, one thing I will tell you, when you are cutting it, since you're cutting and you're going to be folding this way, you don't want a pattern that's going this way. So if you're going to use the pattern this way, you're going to need to cut it off at 4.5 and then cut your 1.5 inch strips. But that's just for this. So I chose patterns that could go either direction, with the exception, this is from a K & Company pack called, what is it called? spooktacular. Anyway, so yes, it's called Spectacular, and so I cut this up. This was a 12 by 12 sheet, and this is double-sided because we all know how K & Company loves double-sided papers, and they're awesome for that. So I did cut this, making sure that I was going with the grain of the picture, I think is what the sewing term is called. So that's that. So I just did a bunch of those. So I'm going to set this aside. Now the other thing that you're going to need, like I said, you're going to need ribbon. I just cut off strips. I eyeball it, but if you wanted to be, I guess you're going to want to cut like 4-inch strips. So I'm just going to cut a couple. I'm just going to show you how to do 3 of these. How's that? No, 2 of them. We'll do 2. So you're going to have that. Then you need your adhesive. So I'm just going to set all that aside. And I'm, again, K & Company. I don't have them out, so that went with the Spooktacular series, I'm sure. And then these are La Petites, and they're just some 3-dimensional shiny bats. Because we're batty for Halloween. Can't wait. It's going to be so exciting. My granddaughters and grandson are getting older. Last year they got to go with Papa, and he enjoys taking them. My husband is wonderful about doing stuff with the kids. He loves having them around, which is good because they live behind us. So anyway, so we're going to set those aside. And what you're going to do, I'm just going to find one really easy. I'm using my Score Buddy. You can use your slicer, you can use a ruler, you can use whatever you want to do, just do it. But what I'm going to do, this is so easy. I'm going to zoom down here a little bit. We're zooming a little bit. Itty bitty bit. Okay, so hopefully you can see that better now. And again, forgive me if this is a little shaky. There, we'll move it that way. Okay, so we're gonna, this is marked, it's every 1/8 of an inch for the first inch, and then it's kind of in weird symmetry. I like it. It has the card folds, so that makes it kind of nice. But you're gonna do 1.5, 2.5, and 4. And it seriously is that easy. So this is what you're gonna get. Let's see if you can see if you do it this way. This glaring light, this is a hotel light because I travel for work, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm in my craft room, my sunshiny side of life in the city of Las Vegas, where I get to travel once a week, and yes, it sounds cool. I've been doing it for a while, and I enjoy my job in the real world, but not as much as I enjoy crafting. So then what you're going to do is you're just going to bend your folds a little bit. And I used glue dots just because it was easier to keep them on there. I just used 2. And these are, hopefully I'm still, oh, let me go out a little bit. Hello. Hello. There we go. Sound like Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello. Actually not. Robin Williams does it much better. Okay, so then you're going to take your little Hershey, and like I said, a lot of people are putting belly bands on this. The kids are going to rip into it, so I'm not going to waste the paper to do a belly band. I guess if I were making it for a special tea or something, then maybe I would. So we're just going to attach it so it doesn't fall out. And then I'm going to run my glue runner. Hopefully I'm on camera. There we go. Right along the crease and then just up. And the reason that you're doing that is because you're going to take your ribbon and you're going to attach it right at that crease corner, and then you're going to flip it over. And again, I'm eyeballing, so if you want to measure it out, go right ahead. I don't measure out. That takes too much time, and I'm way too on to the next thing for that. So I'm just putting that like that. Woo. And then you're just going to seal this up. And there you have your little purse. Isn't it beautiful? Lovely, lovely. Ha, look how gorgeous my nails are. They're still doing well. So anyway, okay. And then you're going to take one of your, I'm going to take one of the bats, forgive my reach, and you're just going to put it right there. And then that's done. And then you'll hang it on your tree. Now I will give you a heads up for the tree. You need to do 2 of them before you hang them, and you need to hang them on either side. To get around that, what I'm going to suggest is that you cut 2 of each or 3 of each, and that will make it thicker. I'm actually going to take this apart and glue it together glue my pieces together and then put the tree back together, but I didn't have my Cricut with me, so I couldn't do that for this. But so what we're going to do is we're going to take the two of this tree and the two of this layer, glue them together, and then we're going to put them together. And the reason for that is that will then make the tree a lot sturdier, and it won't fall over, although you would still have to counterbalance. It's all about counterbalancing, so I'm sure there's some engineer's wife or engineer lady out there that could explain it. Boy, did that sound like a sexist comment. Didn't mean for that, but it just shows my age, I guess. So anyway, so we're just going to do another one. Let's do this bat one. Now this is some sparkly paper, and again, really simple, really easy. 1, 2.5, and 4. Now again, these are my measurements because I didn't need a lot of doohickeys. You can actually cut it longer. I am measuring it out because I want to use it to make, I have one granddaughter that is allergic to milk products, so she can't have chocolate, so her class is going to be getting probably some kind of non-chocolate, like Nerds or something that comes in a box like Dots. So I'll have to measure that out, and hopefully I can make that work. So again, really, really simple. Hopefully I'm still on camera, I'm not checking. And I mean, I did it this way just because it is so easy, and if you get the pre-made stamps, you could actually even, if you have an Imagine and you have the Happy Hauntings cartridge, there are so many cool things in here. They're shoes, and they're relatively easy to put together. But you could, like this is a cat, you could actually print that off in different colors on the Imagine and cut it out. You could do these silhouettes with just the heads. So there's a lot you could do. There's a skeleton, a ghost, although the ghost might be more difficult. You could do that ghost. So headless horseman. So you could actually cut these out on white sticker paper or even on white foam and make your own little guys. But I'm going to go ahead and let's see. We're going to use, let's use a pumpkin. We're going to use, and these are more solid. And these were only like $3. I had a coupon, so they were less than $3. They were like $1 something. So, but that's just making the cute little bags to hang on the tree. And again, that's just a really cute, fun project. You can do these with the kids. In fact, I plan on doing it. My grandchildren are 7, 5, 3, and 2, and they love coming over and crafting with me. They're always, hey Grammy, what are we crafting? And I try and do a craft project with them. I try once a week. Sometimes work gets in the way. My 7-year-old granddaughter is autistic, so she's a little bit more of a challenge, but she would be able to put these together and they would be easy to make. So I hope you enjoyed. We're gonna go over. Here's the finished product. I went ahead and did what I said I was gonna do and glued 2 of them together. I'm actually thinking I may want to suggest that you cut out 3 of each, or maybe even do the craft board in between 2, because I think you'll be more happy. Boy, that's bad English. I think you'll be happier with it that way, because I think it will be sturdier. But this is what it turned out. It is 3D. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with the idea, and it was really easy. It's really, truthfully, it was probably a 10-minute project. I stretched it out a little bit with my ridiculousness. So, but that's why you watch, right? To watch other people make fools of themselves. That's the whole idea behind YouTube. So, and you could make this, you could add just the empty purses without putting the candies in it, just to have it as a decorative piece. So, hope you enjoy. I hope you try it. It's really super easy. Have a wonderful time. You can do it with your kids. And you can check out my website at sunshinycrafts.com. It's not a sales thing. It's just my little space where I have all my stuff. And I'll put the instructions on what I did with maybe some still pictures of it too. So again, have a blessed day. Thanks for watching, and come back soon. Bye, y'all.